Hey y'all, it's Betsy, and today we have a fun and exciting video. I'm going to be testing out some new Tom Ford beauty products. Now, I am super excited about this. I've only tried a couple of things from Tom Ford. I have one of the lip glosses, and I've had a lipstick before, and also some of the perfume. Now, my friend Ashley Willard, she's on YouTube, I will link her up in the cards, is absolutely amazing and knew that I was interested in it and decided to send me over some products. So I'm going to show you what she sent, swatch it all out, and then we will work on doing a look because, you know, I'm super grateful and I'm super excited because man, oh man, this is right up my color store. It's like color alley, you know what I mean? So the first thing she sent is one of the Tom Ford eye color quads, and she sent me the number 24 in Photosynthesis. So when you take it out of the box, it looks like this. It does have this nice like velvet pouch, and then that's what the outside of the packaging looks like. And then when you open her up, it's got a nice big mirror and then 4 shades and 2 little brushes. So we'll start off by swatching the shades. Oh, that feels nice. There's this gold shade. There's a green, like brown duochrome. More of like a maroon satin. And a beautiful forest green matte. So as you can see, that's what the colors look like. So they are right up my alley. You know me, I love good green eyeshadow. And this was the one that was definitely most appealing to me. But I have been nervous about ordering a Tom Ford quad because one, they're extremely pricey and I wanted to see it and touch it in person beforehand. And well, you know, with everything going on, that's almost impossible. So she also sent me over one of the Tom Ford Eye Intense crayons, and this is in the shade Metallic Moss. So it looks like this, and in the package you get the eyeliner plus the pencil sharpener, and I will say that this is probably one of the nicest included pencil sharpeners I have. And I've got some, I think, from Marc Jacobs, Pat McGrath. This feels really heavy and weighted. That might sound weird, but it's true. And then this is the eye pencil swatched. So it is a beautiful metallic foresty green, and I think it's gonna complement this look really well. So I also was sent over like this mini of the Tom Ford Extreme Badass Mascara. So this is what the tube looks like. Oh, I like that brush. That brush is nice. So we're gonna test that out today. And last but certainly not least, she sent over one of the Tom Ford Soleil Lip Jellies. So this is what the packaging looks like. Tom Ford up the top. You open it up. So it's like one of the like lip balm lip jellies. So we'll swatch it because I don't know if it has any color to it. So it just has a faint hint of like a pinky nude. So very, very pretty. And those are the types of things I like to wear on my lips. Like I am big on lip balms, lip glosses, things like that, especially when I'm wearing a mask. Well, I don't have to wear it all the time, but I just want to keep my lips nice and moisturized. So that's what everything looks like all swatched out, other than mascara, because, you know, it's black mascara. Not really going to swatch that. So I've taken in, I have on my eyes are primed. I am using the Nars Tinted Smudge Proof eyeshadow base. I really like this base. Sometimes, like, I don't know. How are y'all with eyeshadow bases? Some days, one will work. Some days, it doesn't like me. Or at least that's kind of how it feels. So, we're gonna do this kind of light and easy. So I'm gonna grab, first off, this is a Sigma tapered blending. This is the E40. And we're gonna go into the mossy green shade right there, because there are no shade names. And we're just gonna blend that in lightly into the crease. So I'm gonna try to make the one matte shade really work all over. So that being said, because you know, typically I do very intense looks, so this is gonna be a little bit different from my wheelhouse. But you could easily add in another palette or another quad. And one thing I will say about the Tom Ford quads is, yes, they're expensive, but at least the shadows are really big in them, because the Chantecaille quads are as much, and the shadows in that are itty bitty. So I'm just gonna take and kind of lightly fluff that towards the edges. Try to blend it where it's soft. That is a pretty color. And I don't know how y'all are about greens, but greens are like my favorite thing in the world on my eyes. My favorite color is pink, but honestly, my favorite makeup color is probably green, because I feel like green is probably one of the most flattering too on my skin tone in comparison with other colors. So we're just lightly building it, but it does have good pigmentation and it is going on well. It's not patchy, which is always a plus. You know, you want to make sure whenever you're getting something like this that you really love it. And you know, Tom Ford has some amazing products from what I've heard from a lot of people. I'm interested in getting some of the foundation, but I need to find out the right shade, because it's so expensive. And I don't know how y'all are about stuff, but I won't return things, like, at all. If it doesn't work for me, I typically give it away, because I don't want it to be wasteful. So next up, this is the E70. It's an angled brush, and I'm gonna go into that maroon brown shade right there, just to kind of give a little bit, even though it's more of a satin shade, I'm gonna use that to deepen up the outer V. Oh yeah. So as you can see, that's blending really easily. We like that. I love a good easy shadow. And there are a lot of them that I've kind of looked over because they're kind of basic. But you know, if you're not like me who wants to collect everything under the sun, having, you know, a couple of basic quads might be easier for you. And I do enjoy a quad formula if it's done right, because to me that is something easy to grab, and if you can do a complete look, quick and easy, that looks really pretty. Really pretty. So now I need something to apply the star of the show, which is this duochrome sparkly shade right here. That is definitely up my wheelhouse. Like, I love colors like that. So I'm gonna grab, this is a Sigma E27. That's a detailed blending. No, I just need something a little bit stiffer. That'll work. This is from the Quarter Rosa palette. This is the E54 medium sweeper. So I'm gonna see how it picks up on the, oh, it does pick up on the brush nicely. We're gonna swap that on. That's pretty. Okay, so I am gonna wet the brush to see if it gives me a little bit more impact, because I love a good, like, oh yeah, sparkle shimmer. That's really pretty. Really pretty. But you want to make sure whenever you're purchasing stuff that's that expensive, is it stuff that you will actually use and enjoy. So that is the top of the eye look done. That simple. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this blendy brush and just kind of go over the edges to make sure everything's smooth. I like to do that. So what I'm gonna do is go off camera, do my complexion, and then we'll come back, do the lower lash line, lips, and talk about my thoughts. So I'm back and I have the rest of my face on. I decided to be a little bit bougie today. I used like my Gucci foundation and bronzer and all that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and put on the Lip Jelly. Oh, that feels nice. Okay. Oh, that does feel really nice. I like that formula. It's very slippy, which is something that I tend to prefer in a lip. So we're gonna go ahead and tight line with the eye kohl pencil. There we go. See, that's got some pigment to it. Very easy to use too. There we go. Got that on. Now let's do the lower lash line. So I think I'm gonna stick with the green theme. So I need something to apply that with. So I'm gonna grab, this is a Sigma Beauty E27, the detailed blending brush. I'm gonna pick up that green shade and we're gonna apply that all under the lower lash line. That's really pretty. Okay, what do you think so far? I'm really liking it. Like, I think that it's a really pretty, easy peasy look. So I'm gonna take a small little brush. This is a Sigma E42 and we're gonna go into that gold shade and use that as our inner corner highlight. I think I'm gonna spray that though, so it gives it a little bit more shine to it, because y'all know I love a bright inner corner, and that gold shade does go really well with the greens and more of that maroon shade. And I think that maroon shade would also work if you didn't want to use like like all the green shades in this. You could just use the maroon with the gold would be pretty. So I mean, the palette, even though small, can be versatile. And I think that you could easily make it a one and done look too by just using like the shade that I used on the lid, just all over the lid without anything else, if you didn't want it as smoky as I made it. So let's go ahead and curl our lashes so we can try out this Tom Ford mascara. And definitely that is the style of wand I like. I like those silicone-y wands that are a little pokier. I feel like grip my little lashes a little bit better. So far that's applying, no clumps. Did I lean like out of frame? I may have. Sorry. Trying to get a close-up look so I can tell you exactly what I think. But yeah, I mean, it's doing exactly what I want it to. And this, as I said, was the palette I was most interested in by Tom Ford, because Aileen over at A Merch Beauty swatched them all, because it's like, well, what should I do? What should I get? And I love a good colorful look. And this is the completed thing. So, what do you think? I think it's very, very pretty. I think it turned out absolutely gorgeous. Ashley, if you're watching this, I want to say thank you. I appreciate our friendship and you are just the best. But yeah, I love how this look came out. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button right down below. And if you hit the notification bell icon next to it, that will notify you when I post new videos, which is typically Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But I was too excited when I got this, I had to film with it. But I guess that's it, so we'll see y'all later. Bye.